I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
Well, out of the new material, I mean, this is the first time we've been this outwardly spoken about politics and things like that. I think we really started around Warning, and back in 2000 we started turning into, you know, evolving into something that's more confrontational. I think it's something we've always wanted to do. We didn't really have the voice to do it back then, but so now it's it seems like a really appropriate time. It's just a sign of the times, also.
Let's subliminal my America. Welcome to a new kind of attention all across the alien mission. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow.
The song American Idiot, which kind of is the introduction to the album, kind of sets the atmosphere for the record, where it's, you know, I remember writing the song was, you know, watching these journalists embedded into tanks for, like, you know, the road to Baghdad on CNN with, like, you know, just, you know, so it was like reality television and major news was sort of coming together in this war, and with all this commercial splash in between, strategically placed. So that's where it was just like you feel kind of confused. It's just sort of a twisted way, like television and pop culture is being presented nowadays, and you know you could feel a little lost, and that's sort of what American Idiot's about, is trying to find your individuality amongst all the BS.
Amongst the $7 cheeseburgers and Viagras of the world.
Either that or it's Carrot Top.
Yeah.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's on to me and I walk a road.
The one thing I've learned is,
oh geez, the Bullwinkle?
I don't really give out advice. I mean, I'll tell people my experiences, but I don't give out advice because it usually comes from some sort of jaded perspective. You know, you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, it's not really about...
You're doing it wrong!
You don't have to leave the danger behind when the older that you get. It's about, you know, still being your own person and individual. I mean, all problems, and they're all the same, essentially, but they're just packaged differently the older that you get. You know?
My shadow's only one that walks beside me.
We've been playing together for, you know, since our first record came out, which was '89.
Welcome to paradise.
So, you know, 15 years we've been, you know, so if we don't know what to do by this point, we should probably hung it up about 7 years ago.
Take our story walking.
Yeah.
Coming up, Trey Cool shares his secrets.
I could suck my own.
Next, Green Day shares pickup lines.
We're gonna have sex and get married.
And later, Green Day teaches us about success.
It's a good year when you make up a name for a drink and you have a #1 album.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.
Okay, the top 3 monumental albums of all time. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna say Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars.
So where were the spiders?
I like how it goes into different characters, and it's all androgynous and stuff. And I don't know. I think it changed rock music and things that come after that.
You know, without going into the B word, I'm going to say London Calling. For me personally, that's been very Very influential.
Calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down.
With all honesty, NWA, straight out of Compton. It stole rap from the East Coast and took it to the West Coast. The best coast, where it belongs.
East Coast rap sounds better in a club. West Coast rap sounds better in a car. That's just my
And everybody in the club gets tipsy.
Everybody in the club gets tipsy.
Well, what? What guilty pleasures up in my CD collection? Let me see.
I like me that Duran Duran.
I would say the second season of American Idol.
Oh, I can beat it. About William Hung.
Oh, yeah. That's a total guilty pleasure.
That's a guilty pleasure. But the inspirational speaking in it is so awesome.
You can
Follow your dreams.
Because he sings from the heart.
I sing from the heart.
From the heart.
I've been waiting a long time for this moment to come. I'm destined for anything at all.
About $10,000, $12,000. Just pay us and we'll write a song about you.
That only merits either a Mike or a Trey song. It's much more for a good song. That was just, I don't know, you got to get in this guy's head somehow in a good way. It's all going to come out of here somewhere, I don't think.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's
Where's Julia?
I think it's about, I don't know, whatever. You write about the things that piss you off.
I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
Things that, that make you, I don't know, want to have sex to
Mary Noah.
Well, what?
make you want to fall in love. If those are different people, different scenarios and situations, so.
Brad Pitt.
Well, what?
Sorry.
Yes, he did say that out loud.
I'm feeling like a dog in heat. Barred indoors on the summer street. I locked the door to my hotel and I lost a key. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise.
My first crush was Gladys Webster. I would take her over to the slide, right? Then we go sit on the slide and hold hands for a minute, and then we go over to the gazebos, and then I kiss her in front of Heath Pearson, who also liked her. That's my dream date with Gladys Webster.
I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out.
Yeah, I dreamt one time that I was going fishing with my dad, which never happened. He never took me fishing, but and then I fell in the water, and then he caught me, and then served me up to my entire family as dinner while I was still conscious. It's real weird.
Dream.
Remember the time you dreamt that you pissed in your suitcase?
Oh, I had a dream. I dreamed I pissed in my suitcase one time. I woke up in the morning and I had urine inside my suitcase. That's what happens when you go to Ireland and 12 pints of Guinness later.
I was obsessed with wanting to fly. And I would just always go to sleep and always constantly dream about flying. Anytime I wanted to go to bed and think about flying, I could
Now
just
you hate
dream
being
about
on a
flying. But I jumped out of a perfectly good plane once did that because I like flying. I don't like flying. Well, I don't actually mind flying in airplanes, but I prefer jumping out as long as I got a decent parachute.
All you need is a cocktail of ketamine, ecstasy, and acid, and you'll fly just fine.
Acid agreed with me way too good when I was a kid. Bad stuff. Stay off of it, kids.
Sniff glue.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps heading